Yeah, what's going on, YouTube family? It's me, your boy Blood Raw IC Different, back at y'all with another quick informative video. Remember to make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, make sure your post notifications on so you will be alerted every time I continue to drop that. Throw ice on my YouTube channel, baby. Let's go. Let me tell y'all something, my YouTube family. There is a direct attack on your food supply. Yeah, definitely right here in America. There is an all-out assault on your food supply. I'm pretty sure y'all are aware of the 18,000 cattle that just blew up at this dairy farm. So my whole thing, it was a dairy milk processing farm, which what really baffles my mind is, so you mean to tell me they had 18,000 cows inside of a building that mysteriously just went up in flames? I'm talking about exploded. There is an attack on your food supply, people. But at the end of the day, y'all got to go back to the video I previously made telling y'all how they are planning to, ain't no planning in it. They said they are going to start putting the jabs in the beef and the pork and the fruits and vegetables. Nothing is safe out here, people. But you got to think, your food supply is under attack. All these train derailments, they burning off hazardous material, sending it up into the atmosphere, causing acid rain to fall down onto the crops, onto the soil, contaminating the soil, people. I'm talking about for years and years to come ahead, where you can't even plant in this soil because it's contaminated. There is an attack on the food supply, people. So ask yourself, are you self-sustainable? Are you growing your own foods? Are you preserving your own foods? Are you canning? Just all out, are you trying to be self-sustainable and break away from this system? Are you ready for what's to come, people? Look at your children and ask yourself, if you got little kids, even kids in general, look at your children and ask yourself this one question. Are y'all ready to survive what's to come? If all the grocery stores shut down today, would you be able to feed your children? Ask yourself this valuable, logical question, people. Will you be able to survive? Will you be able to live for 6 months if they shut down the whole food supply chain? Like I just told y'all, the food supply is under attack, people, which they already called right at 52 million chickens in America. 52 million poultry, meaning just chickens, have been culled, not counting the turkeys, the ducks, and all that they was culling due to the bird flu. But man, your food supply is under attack, people. This is my thing, man. What is going to take for y'all to start getting ready and preparing, people, for this shit to be knocking at your front door? Is it going to take for you to wake up one day and they have the grocery stores with chains around the doors? Is that what it's really going to take for y'all to open y'all eyes, my YouTube family? I ain't saying that you ain't paying attention, but I make these videos to bring awareness to y'all, man. And then you're supposed to be fasting, intermediate fasting, teaching your kids on how to fast. That way you can prepare yourself physically and mentally for what's to come. Will you be able to survive? Will you be able to feed your children? Do you have a clean water supply? Think about how they just found this bacteria, this virus inside the water supply in Texas. Just think about this shit now. This shit is all done by design, my YouTube family. The culling of the population is real. Definitely right here in America. They got so much shit spilling into the lakes, killing off millions and millions of fish. The wildlife is dying off due to the toxic chemicals going up in the air. Birds just falling out the sky. Now think about these 18,000 cattle that just blew up in this farm, at this dairy farm. 18,000. So what you think it is? You don't believe shit stink, do you? I make these videos because I don't want to see people suffer, man. And at the end of the day, you can't eat. You really can't prepare for what's coming. You can just get ready the best of your ability. But like I say, if you can go through these motherfucking fast food drive-through windows, spend $20, $30, $40 to get this toxic, poisonous ass food, you better be figuring out a way to be self-sustainable, people. I give y'all the information. You can grow your own shit right on your back porch, in your windowsill, from boxes, buckets, anything. I'm talking about plastic totes. You need to start getting ready, people. But you ain't even got to believe me. You ain't got to listen to nothing I'm telling you. But when that shit knocking at your front door, when your damn stomach think your throat cut because it ain't getting no food, you do know starvation is the worst way to die, right? But my whole thing, as far as the adults, my whole passion and why I make a lot of these videos lines up how I feel about the children, because they can't take care of themselves. They can't fend for themselves, people. But yes, your food supply is under attack, people. Are you ready? Do you got bottled cases of water stored away at your house? Do you got a way to filter water? Do you got seeds stashed away? Non-perishable items, canned goods, medical emergency supplies? Do you even have a supply of medication that your child might be dependent on stashed away? Think about this shit, people. China shutting down all the pharmaceuticals coming to America due to this fake ass war shit they got going on. Everything is a distraction, people. From the sun, the atmosphere, the ozone layer, the pole shield, the destruction of the food supply. It is all done by design. The culling of the wildlife, it is all done by design. Y'all are aware of that doing back in the 1930s during the Great Depression, all the fish and wildlife came to the brink of extinction, people. People was eating everything. They was eating everything, man. They about ate off all wildlife, people. Now they, back then in the 30s, is nowhere near the amount of people we have on the earth now. So ask yourself this one valuable question. Are you ready? Can you feed your children for the next 90 days to 6 months? If the grocery store is running out of food, if the truck stops. Y'all are aware that the ports are shut down in America. 3 major ports. California, I know it's 3 of them. Just think about that. Ask yourself, can you survive? Can you survive this attack on your food? Do you got a way to grow your own food? I done gave you the easy, simple ways. You don't got to have the actual ground, people. Because depending on your living conditions, you might just can't go out there in your backyard, front yard, and till up some grass. You might have to grow from boxes, plastic totes, buckets. It is possible, people. And what you want to do, you want to grow things that brings you the biggest harvest and dealing with calories, like potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Squash, zucchini, cucumbers. You want to plant things that will yield you a biggest harvest, people. Because like I just say, there is an attack on your food supply. I ain't worried about it because I fast. I do dry fast, 72-hour fast. Eating no fruits, no vegetables, no spring water. I done condition my body to withstand strenuous situations. And I'm ex-military. So I have a very strong mental, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to bearing and processing hard things, mentally and physically. Y'all need to start intermediate fasting, man. Teach these children. Y'all need to sit down with y'all kids and start educating them like, listen, there's an attack on the food supply. It might be hard to get certain things for us to eat soon. I don't want things to get bad, but I'm just giving it to you raw and uncut and giving you the truth. Tell your kids, today we ain't gonna eat for 18 hours. You know what I'm saying? You got to start conditioning your children, man. Because once these trucks stop running, y'all do know gas and all that shit finna shoot out the roof. I'm telling y'all, bro, the shit is getting real. And it all is done by design to bring the people to their knees into submission. And you got people gonna comply and submit now. But like I say, can you survive what's coming? Will you be able to feed your children? It's not about you, parents. It's about the miles you're gonna have to feed. What will you be willing to do to feed your children? Will you be willing to go to these FEMA camps where you probably will possibly never be seen again? Will you be going to these 15-minute smart cities? Ask yourself this, people. Will you be able to survive what is coming? Y'all just keep getting ready. I don't spread no fear mongering. I just want y'all to be prepared, man. And don't let this shit catch you off guard. You only can do so much. All that closet space you got under the bed, start putting some flats of canned goods in them spaces, man. Get ready to stock up. Start go get you some cases of water, man. You better get ready, people. I ain't gonna make this video much longer, man. Y'all remember, make sure y'all hit the like button. It's all love coming from Blood Raw. Me Casa is Soup Casa. And I'm gonna keep giving that Thor ice drop. Man, it be your boy Blood Raw. Until next time, I'm out.